everyone, today and read a book. Johnny Churros. Ba chỉ take a nap. Clear the dark monk said Wukong. And the other continued wash. Later that day, they stopped to rest. Baji sat down in the grass and ate the rocks. Later that day, they stopped to rest out of the great big yam. Baji, said the chipmunk, why don't you find some food? Gucci and I will wait here. The pigman urged. I just sat down. He got back up. This journey is too difficult, he said. Then he went off. After a few minutes of walking, Baji was all alone. I'm too tired to looking for food, he said to himself, but I've go back now. Master will be angry. He yelled, I will take a nap. When I woke up, I will go back to Master. I'll tell him scattered everywhere, but I couldn't find any food. The pig lay down behind some bushes. Soon he was snoring loudly. An hour later, the chipmunk and Goody were still waiting in the room. What is taking Baji so long? Asked the monk. Goody looked anywhere. He probably found food, now eating it all himself. I go and look for him. Goody got up and headed down the room. Said a voice suddenly, yummy noodles. Goody frowned. That Baji, he did find food. He's not sharing it with us. Man reached the chipmunk's board. He stood up his leg. He looked around. This is beautiful forest, he said to himself. I'll take a short walk. The monk went kindly took the walk and re-flowered plant as he went. He went deeper and deeper into the forest. Then he made the street. He saw a pagoda. This is a strange place for pagoda, he thought. Maybe we can all stay here tonight. The chipmunk went to the door of the pagoda and opened. He grasped. A monster was sleeping inside. A monster had a purple hair and a long, sharp flag. The chipmunk tried to walk away, but the monster woke up. Who's there? Called the monster. He stood up. The chipmunk turned around, shaking with fear. Sorry to wake you, he said. The monster closed one. You are a monk, he said. He licked his lips. Yes, he said. The chipmunk. I'm from the tank fairy. The monster lit up. You're the chipmunk. Meanwhile, Gucci stopped out of body voice. He grabbed some bushes and saw the pig fast. May I have more tofu? Asked the Baji. I was starting to sleep. Yes, please cook lots of food. I ate all I We'll eat it all. Gucci kicked the pig. Wake up! Badgy jumped from bed and picking down a drop from the side's mouth. How dare you sleep while I wait for you? Said Gucci. Now let's go back to Master. The big sign with his hat hung low. Who are you? Asked the monster. Gucci told the monster how they were. We are looking for a monk. The monster laughed. I have a monk here. I'm going to eat him for dinner. They followed Gucci back to the wood. But when they got there, the top monk was gone. Maybe he's going for work, said Gucci. He and Badgy wandered through the woods, looking for the monk. They saw a pagoda. They knocked the door, and the monster answered. Wow, it's terrible. Who are you? Asked the monster. Gucci told the monster who they are. We are looking for a monk. The monster laughed. I have a monk. I hear I'm going to eat him for dinner. Journey to the West, Chapter 34. Tricked by the Princess. The top monk was tired of inner room. He heard his comrade yelling at monster. Hand over the top monk now. Shout Badgy, clang. The top monk heard the sound of shouting. I hope they rescue me, said the monk. A young woman entered the room. Who are you? Who are you? Said the top monk. I'm prisoner here, said the woman. That monster kidnapped me 13 years ago, and they won't let me live. Will you help me? I wish I could help you, said the top monk. He saw the young woman drop. I can have you free, said the young woman. If you ever do, will you ever letter to my parents? Of course, said the monk. Who are your parents? They are king and queen of the Persian and Magic Kingdom, said the young woman. My name is Princess Redflower. Badgy and Gucci were standing fighting with the monster when the princess ran outside. Monster, she cried, I must ask you a favor. Make way the monster stop fighting and turn the princess. What can I do for you, my sweet? Asked the monster. There are monk inside, said the it makes me so sad to see him tired up. What you let him go? The monster stepped. That monk isn't a really monk. He's the princess hundreds to start pretending to be crying. The monster held his hand. Okay, sweetie. I know you only wanted to be happy. The monk may go. The monster followed the prince back inside. Badgy and Gucci looked each other to question. The monster is going to free him? Noble Badgy. A moment later, the top monk came out. There's something we must do. So quickly come in. That day the travel reached the place in Magic Kingdom. The queen reading the letter from her queen, the reading letter from her dog. Tears were in her eyes. Our poor daughter, said the queen. She's been prisoner all this time. The king stood up, his eye blazing with anger. He came to the window. Who has standing nearby? Gather your truth, said the king. I want my daughter back. And the white monster destroyed it. Forgive me, your majesty, said the colonel, but we are just men. How can we defeat such powerful monster? Soon Baji and Gucci are back at the pagoda. The big one is ready. Crash! The door is spoiled. Get out here, you road monster, he shouted. The monster ran outside. Your purse, he yelled. I let the moth go free. Why did you smash my door down? We are for the princess, said Gucci. The queen of the princess imagined don't say that. You can't take the prince away, said the monster. We're in love. Baji and Gucci attack. The monster blocked their weapon. They fought for a while and horde. Finally, Baji, tired from fighting, turned his ran. Gucci afraid, Baji, he shouted. Where are you? Oof! The monster knocked out Gucci and tied him up. He dragged Gucci into the pagoda and locked him in a room. The king knows that princess is here, said the monster himself. But how? He tapped chin and thought. Aha, he said. The prince must have asked the moth to go to the king. His eyes became angry. She tricked me. Join me to the guests. Chapter 35. A visit to the king. Princess Hungry Flower tricked me. And the monster, his tongue was difficult. Then he said, I can't be angry with her. I love her too much. But that he got away. Let's go back to the king and took welcome. The monster talked for a minute. Finally, he had a plan. He went to the princess' room. My sweet, said the monster, I am going to be your father. What? Said Princess Hungry Flower. And shock. I'm going to tell him what a nice fellow I am, said the monster. We can be a happy family. Before the princess could say another word, the monster left the room. I need this shirt, he said to himself. Ran to whisper like that. Now the monster looked like a handsome young man. Ha! He laughed, but he ran back to the emergent kingdom. He told King that he and Gucci come and save Princess Hungry Flower. The pig hung his head. As I ran away, Gucci was captured. We have saved my daughter, said the king. He turned to his general, gathered the troops, and a messenger ran into the camp. Your majesty, your son-in-law is here to see you, said the messenger. The king was confused. I don't have a son-in-law. A handsome young man walked into the hall. Hello, father. I'm sorry, I haven't visited until now. Who are you? Asked the king. I am married Princess Hungry Flower 30 years ago, said the young man. I found her in a forest as a tiger was about to attack her. I saved her. I left chains away the tiger. The king rose. That's got very brave. Yes, it got very brave, said the young man. Hold the road, that tiger went to revenge night. Some time ago, pick on the street. Now there's a rebel monk. The young man points his eye at the top monk. That's monk. What? Cried the top monk. The king frowned. I don't believe you. I prove it, said the man. He pointed at the monk again and read the spell. Like Spot, everybody grabbed. Now a tiger sat in the top monk. Spot! Later in stubble, a boy was giving a hay to the top monk horse. Did you hear about the top monk? Asked the mother on another boy. He was wearing a tiger street. A handsome young man taking back into a tour from. Wow, said the first boy. Where's the tiger now? He's locked up the cage, said another boy. Thus my buddy was sitting alone outside when he heard a boy. Push! Heard a voice. Budgies! Budgie looked around. Who's scolding me? He saw a sword poking from behind. He saw the horse peeking from behind a wall. You're talking! You are talking! Cried Badgie. Shh! Say the horse. He have problem. A young man turned the top monk into a tiger. The monk locked in a cage now. Oh, I know, cried Betty. It's terrible. Master is now a tiger. And Gucci was captured by a monster. He sighed. The journey's over. Let's just go home. The horse bit Patty on the leg. Ouch! cried the pig. Why did you do that? We are not going home, said the horse. The young man probably just the monster did. We need to defeat him and save Copper. But how? said Patty. The horse told me, you must find Wukong. He can help us. Badgie shook his head. He won't help us. Journey to the West, chapter 36. Drink again. Why didn't Wukong help us? The horse asked Badgie. The pig signs. He told us not to look for him when we needed help. First, I keep telling for him if we need help. First, I keep telling Master you used that headbang spell. I bet the monkey is really mad at me. Why does it matter now? Said the horse. You must get Wukong to come back. Badgie settled for a moment and then leapt into a cloud. He soared toward the sky and soon arrived at the fruit and flower mountain. Sky and soon arrived at the fruit and flower mountain. He found Wukong sitting beside the big waterfall. other monkeys' apples were nearby. They had sought a spell. Here, I stared at Poochie sadly. "Hello, Wukong," said the pig. "This is a lovely mountain." Wukong growled. "What are you doing here, Poochie?" The pig looked at the ground. "The top monk will like to you come back," he mumbled. "Well, that's too bad," said Wukong, standing up. "He told me to leave. I never help him again. Please come back. We are all miss you." "I don't miss you," said Wukong. "You told Master to use Tight Headbang spell. I shall take out my iron bat and crumble you." Badgy looked loud. "I just joking, Wukong. I knew you were really just protecting Master." "That wasn't funny," said Wukong. "That spell really hurt." The pigs began to cry. "Please come back," said the top. "The top monk's danger, big danger. A monster turned into a tiger." And Gucci was captured. Wukong shrugged. "Just tell the monster you are friends with me, the Monkey King. He'd be scared and leave you." "Oh, I did tell him about you." "Did you lie?" "Really?" Wukong leaned. "What did he say?" But you left him. He laughed and said, "You are just a tiny little coward. That's you." Wukong's eyes blazed at fury. He will regret saying that. "Let's go, Bachi." There's a handsome young man. He was eating milk with the king and the queen. A servant came in and handed milk into the young man. The young man read the note and stood up. "I am worried, your master, but I must go." From being pillow, the servant watched the man leave. The servant turned into Badger. The pig giggled. "The monster is going to be so surprised." The young man ran outside and turned back into a monster. He flew through the air and returned to his pagoda. He pressed his throat and door panicked, then saw Princess under a flower and whispered, "Oh, my sweet," he cried. "I was so scared. I thought I had lost you forever." "Why did you think that?" asked the princess. The monster sighed. "I got a note. It said there are monkeys here, and he was trying to destroy my pagoda." "The monkey was earlier," said the princess. "Really?" said the monster. He looked around. "He didn't destroy the pagoda." "What did he want?" The princess said. "You're not too happy about this," she said. "But real purple speed crab." The monkey looked angry. "Oh dear, the monkey did something else too," said the monkey. Said the princess. "What did he do?" asked the monster. With a flash of light, suddenly Wukong stood before the monster. Wukong smiled and freed the princess too. And goodbye for watching my video. Subscribe and like here.